So if I want to get rid of the fraction first, it's going to look like this. So I'm going to multiply everything by times 2 and times 3. Now, like I mentioned before, you just have to be really careful not to distribute across these times here. I can just, if I multiply that, I can't do that or that. Okay, I can only do one part of that times. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply through here. So that times and that divide cancel. So what happens is I cannot multiply the -4. I can multiply the 1/3 and I get a times 2. And I can't multiply into the brackets. I can only do one part of this. Okay, I cannot do here or here. Okay, because if I do that, I'm distributing across times, which is not correct. We should never distribute across multiplication. Okay, we can only distribute across add and subtract. So here's a minus, so I'm going to multiply onto that. So it's going to be -1 times 2 times 3. That's okay. Okay, so plus the 2 and the 3 the 2 times and divide 2 times 2 and divide 2 cancel, so I'm with the times 3. There's an equal, so I can distribute across that. So I'm going to get 6 times 9 is 54. Here I'm going to distribute. There's a minus there, there's a plus there, I can distribute into there, so I end up with 3x plus 6. Okay, so it's really important, this idea that you cannot distribute across times. Okay, so I didn't multiply the -4, I multiplied the 1/3, I didn't multiply the brackets. Okay, so from here then, we can just work inside out and solve this the same way as we did before. So this is -6 plus 3x equals 54. I can get rid of those brackets, minus 3x minus 6. Okay, so here we end up with our 48 minus 3x. Here, when I distribute this all out, I'm going to end up with -4x minus 2 minus 6 plus 3x. This becomes -8, so I end up with -16x plus 32 plus 3x, and that's equal to 48 minus 3x. Okay, now the rest of the solution is pretty much the same as what we just did, but I just want to show you that there is this way we can do this with by multiplying out first. It certainly is not the method I would recommend because it involves having to keep track of your terms a little bit more. Okay, and this idea of not distributing across times when you multiply that mess out here. So this is certainly not recommended, but it can be done.